Ilia Topuria just dropped a bombshell hinting at retirement while tensions with Belal Muhammad heat up, but that's not all. Ian Garry's latest challenge adds fuel to a fiery rivalry shaking the MMA world. Get ready for drama, controversy, and career-defining moments you can't miss. Ilia Topuria's recent statements on retirement. Ilia Topuria recently revealed plans to retire from MMA in his late 20s, a surprising declaration for a fighter at the peak of his powers. Speaking on a Spanish podcast, he cited his age and lack of motivation to continue defending the featherweight title as reasons. Although now competing at lightweight, he remains realistic about his career span, suggesting just a few more fights before stepping away. His candidness has sparked widespread debate on how long champions should stay active, especially when physical and mental tolls mount. This openness sets him apart as a fighter thinking deeply about life beyond the cage. Background on Ilia Topuria's UFC career and achievements. Topuria's UFC career has been remarkable, with undefeated dominance establishing him as a top contender. He first gained widespread attention by defeating Alexander Volkanovski to capture the featherweight title, handing the champion his first knockout loss at 145 pounds. He solidifies. Known for his precise striking and power, Tupuria rapidly climbed the pound-for-pound rankings. As a dual-division threat, his move to lightweight and subsequent championship win over Charles Oliveira further cemented his legacy as one of MMA's most exciting and accomplished fighters at just 28 years old. Reasons behind Ilia Topuria hinting at retirement, weight cutting, and division challenges. One primary reason Tupuria hinted at early retirement was the brutal weight cuts he endured competing at featherweight. The extreme measures to hit 145 pounds negatively affected his health and enjoyment of the sport, causing him to almost hate fighting. Moving up to lightweight alleviated these grueling cuts, providing renewed energy and enthusiasm. Beyond physical strain, Tupuria faces challenges in motivation and division dynamics, feeling he's conquered many rivals already. The limited new challenges and the demanding lifestyle combine to make retirement an appealing option in the near future, especially as he eyes legacy over longevity. Overview of Ilia Topuria's rise to UFC lightweight champion. Topuria's ascent to lightweight champion was unusually swift for a fighter moving up a division. After vacating his featherweight belt due to the toll of weight cutting, he immediately positioned himself for a title shot, leveraging his knockout victories and reputation. Delivering on promise, he captured the lightweight crown by defeating Charles Oliveira at UFC 317. This success validated his move up in weight and showcased his ability to dominate multiple divisions. His willingness to seek out top opponents and his confidence in taking on immediate title fights signals unmatched ambition and sets a new standard for rapid success in MMA's competitive landscape. Summary of Ilia Topuria versus Belal Muhammad feud and social media exchanges. The rivalry between Tupuria and Belal Muhammad has intensified through verbal jabs and social media confrontations. Tupuria openly criticized Muhammad, questioning his legitimacy and dubbing him a fake champ due to stylistic differences and perceived avoidance of top contenders. Muhammad responded with sharp rebuttals, sometimes utilizing AI-crafted social media posts to mock Tupuria's claims. This back and forth has stirred heated debates among fans and analysts, highlighting contrasting personalities and fighting philosophies. The feud adds intrigue to Tupuria's career narrative, potentially fueling future matchups and rivalries that could impact both fighters' legacies. Ilia Topuria's criticism of Belal Muhammad's fighting style and fake champ comment. Ilia Topuria publicly challenged Belal Muhammad's legitimacy as a champion, labeling him a fake champ during a recent Instagram live session. Tupuria criticized Muhammad's fighting style, emphasizing the lack of finishes, knockouts, or decisive dominance in Muhammad's record. He argued that Muhammad's wrestling-heavy, decision-oriented approach does not equate to true championship caliber. Tupuria also predicted Muhammad's eventual loss to Shavkat Rakhmonov and suggested that former champion Kamaru Usman would reclaim the welterweight belt, dismissing Muhammad's reign. His remarks caused significant stir among fans and fighters, intensifying the rivalry between these two champions from different weight classes. Belal Muhammad's response to Ilia Topuria's remarks, including trash talk and AI-crafted replies. Belal Muhammad responded sharply to Tupuria's fake champ accusation, mocking Tupuria for posing with a replica BMF belt. Muhammad likened Tupuria to Colby Covington, a notorious MMA trash talker, highlighting Tupuria's provocative behavior. In interviews, Muhammad called out Tupuria for targeting other fighters, warning him to be cautious around fighters from Dagestan. He questioned Tupuria's readiness to face top contenders like Islam Makhachev and underscored Muhammad's own dominant title win over Leon Edwards. Muhammad's replies often combined humor, pointed taunts, and strategic dismissals, using social media savvy to amplify his position in the feud, detailing Ian Garry's call-out and feud with Belal Muhammad. Ian Garry, the rising UFC welterweight contender, aggressively called out Belal Muhammad, stirring controversy within the division. Garry accused Muhammad of avoiding elite competition and being less impressive as a champion. His public challenges have included sharp social media posts and interviews demanding a fight with Muhammad to prove himself. This feud gains extra attention since Garry is widely regarded as one of the sport's top young prospects, aiming to ascend quickly by dethroning Muhammad. The growing tension signals a potential blockbuster matchup that would further shake up the welterweight title scene. Belal Muhammad using AI to craft viral responses to Ian Garry's accusations. Belal Muhammad has taken an unorthodox approach to addressing Ian Garry's taunts by employing artificial intelligence to generate clever, viral social media responses. This innovative tactic has allowed Muhammad to craft precise, humorous, and sometimes cutting replies that resonate with fans and elevate the feud's intensity online. Utilizing AI enhances Muhammad's trash talk arsenal, making his retorts more engaging and shareable. This strategy reflects Muhammad's embrace of modern technology to maintain narrative control and draw attention in a crowded competitive field, showing creativity beyond typical fighter banter. The stylistic differences and career paths of Ilia Topuria, Belal Muhammad, and Ian Garry. Ilia Topuria, Belal Muhammad, and Ian Garry embody distinct fighting styles and career trajectories. Topuria specializes in powerful striking and finishes, rapidly capturing titles across 2 divisions and gaining a reputation as a knockout artist. Muhammad relies heavily on wrestling and control, often winning by decisions through technical dominance rather than knockouts. Ian Garry, a younger prospect, combines aggression with tactical striking and aims to dismantle opponents with precision and speed. Their career paths also differ. Topuria and Muhammad have reached championship status, while Garry is poised to rise, making their contrasting approaches and ambitions a rich source of division drama. Upcoming fights and title defenses involving these fighters. Ilia Topuria is confirmed to compete at UFC 317 during International Fight Week, with speculation swirling around a title fight at lightweight, potentially against Islam Makhachev. However, his exact opponent remains uncertain, with contenders like Charles Oliveira or Justin Gaethje also in consideration. Meanwhile, Belal Muhammad recently lost the welterweight title to Jack Della Maddalena and has entered the contender pool seeking another shot. Ian Garry continues pushing for a showdown with Muhammad, with rumours placing their clash as a likely late 2025 headliner. These potential matchups promise to reshape multiple divisions, highlighting a dynamic period for UFC's lightweight and welterweight championships. Analysis of the significance of these rivalries for their respective divisions. The tensions between Tupuria, Muhammad, and Garry carry substantial implications for their divisions. Tupuria's move to lightweight and potential title ambitions challenge the established hierarchy, threatening to disrupt Islam Makhachev's reign. Muhammad's recent loss and ongoing feud with Garry inject fresh volatility in welterweight, a division known for its competitive depth. Garry's rise positions him as a new force, bringing youth and aggression to the division. These rivalries heighten fan interest and drive narratives around legacy, dominance, and generational shifts. Moreover, these matchups could redefine championship lineages, forcing champions to prove their legitimacy against emerging stars. What's next for Ilia Topuria, Ian Garry, and Belal Muhammad? Ilia Topuria appears focused on securing a lightweight title, with a major fight expected soon at UFC 317. His ambitions to become a double champ remain alive, but could hinge on his physical and mental readiness. Ian Garry aims to capitalize on his rising stock by forcing a bout with Belal Muhammad, eager to prove himself as the division's top contender. Muhammad, adapting to a recent title loss, continues pushing for rematches and big-name fights to reclaim status. Each athlete stands at a crossroads, balancing legacy aspirations with shifting division dynamics, setting the stage for a defining period in their careers. With retirement rumours swirling and fierce rivalries heating up, the MMA landscape is more unpredictable than ever. Stay tuned for every twist and turn, because when fighters like Tupuria, Muhammad, and Garry clash, the stakes couldn't be higher. Thanks for watching, and don't miss what's next.